¿Mm?
Onde você está? Onde estás?
En mi casa.
Onde? Qual cidade? Qual cidade?
La ciudad.
Medellín? É Medellín?
Sí.
Perfeito. Então, a primeira pergunta para você, Galilea. Você fala francês?
Eu no.
Hum,
Oh, no.
você fala francês?
Oh, no.
Mm,
Então, o mesmo verbo da pergunta. Qual é o verbo? O verbo é falar. Tu hablas francês? Então, olha aqui o verbo falar. A resposta é
Oh, no.
isso.
no.
Falo não. Falo
Oh,
não.
no.
Perfeito. Galileia, de novo, a segunda pergunta para você. Dessa vez você vai acertar, com certeza. Você pode me ajudar, Galileia?
Eu
Você
porém.
pode. Você pode me ajudar?
Eu porém.
Cuidado! O verbo da pergunta, poder. Então, o verbo é posso. 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 Posso sim. Posso sim. Perfeito. Obrigado, Galileia. Outro voluntário, por favor. Quem mais?
É o
Quem que é?
professor.
Por favor. Qual é seu nome?
Meu nome é Christian.
Christian. Onde você está, meu amigo?
Estou no Medellín.
Perfeito, Christian. Então, Christian, você lê o jornal? Tu lês o periódico? Você lê o jornal?
Eu leio, sim.
Leio sim, perfeito, correto, resposta correta. Leio, leio sim. Obrigado, meu amigo Christian.
Obrigado.
Por favor, perdão. Outro voluntário, por favor.
Eu,
Vamos, Pablo. Pablo, tudo bem?
tudo bem?
Onde você está, meu amigo?
E Bogotá,
Ai, legal, que bom, meu amigo. Então vamos lá. Pablo, para você, você conhece Paris?
eu não conheço Paris,
Resposta curta. Uma palavra, máximo duas. Você conhece Paris?
eu não conheço Paris, não,
Conheço não.
não conheço.
Conheço. Isso, olha aqui. Conheço não.
Ah,
Conheço não. Perfeito. Pablo, essa é a seguinte para você. Com certeza você vai acertar. Pablo, você dança salsa?
Yes, no.
eu não danço salsa,
Danço.
eu
Nossa,
não danço
Pablo.
salsa,
Mas você é colombiano, meu amigo.
Dance, no.
Você. Perfeito. Então você diz danço não.
danço,
Danço não.
ok.
Danço não. Perfeito. Obrigado, Pablo. Obrigado. Muito obrigado. Vamos com outro voluntário. Quem quer participar, pessoal? Nicolás?
Eu,
Mara? Tudo bem, Mara?
tudo bem?
Perfeito. Então, Mara, vamos primeiro com Mara e depois com o outro garoto que está aí falando. Mara?
Dois, três,
Mara?
dois.
Mara?
Aqui estou.
Perfeito, Mara. Onde você está? Em qual cidade?
Eu fico em Urabá.
Urabá, que legal. Ótimo. Então, Mara, uma pergunta. Você faz o dever de casa? Você faz o dever de casa?
Eu
Haces
faço
la tarea?
não. Eu faço.
Faço não.
Faço não.
Isso. Com C cedilha. Com C cedilha. Faço. Faço. Perfeito. Olha aqui, faço. Bem, perfeito, Mara. Para você também, a seguinte pergunta. Mara, você sempre diz a verdade? Você diz sempre a verdade? Mara, você diz sempre a verdade? Oi? Digo não, exatamente.
Digo não,
Digo não. Bem, tem que ser sincera, né? Tem que falar sempre a verdade. Você diz sempre a verdade? Digo sim. Perfeito. Obrigado, Mara. Muito obrigado. Vamos com outro voluntário, pessoal. Quem quer participar?
Eu quero.
Por favor, Isabel. Isabel, tudo bem?
Oi, tudo bem?
Onde você está, Isabel?
Eu estou em Envigado.
Ah, legal. Você está mais pertinho. Então, Isabel, você canta no chuveiro? Tu canta assim na ducha?
Canto não.
Canta não. Por que não?
Mentiras, canto sim.
Ah, canto sim. Perfeito, Isabel. Mais uma pergunta. Você é brasileira?
É... pois-
Você é brasileira?
Sou não.
Isso. Olha aqui. Sou não. Perfeito, Isabel. Muito obrigado. Vamos com o último voluntário, pessoal. Quem fala é eu? Quem levanta a mão? Um último voluntário. Vamos.
Eu,
Nicolás, perfeito. Nicolás, tudo bem?
tudo bem?
Onde você está, meu amigo?
Estou no Medellín.
Medellín, perfeito. Nicolás, você quer aprender português?
Quero.
Quero. Aham. Você quer? Quero. Isso. Olha aqui. Olha aqui. Você quer sair hoje? Você quer aprender português? Quero. Quero sim. Perfeito, pessoal. Muito obrigado. Aqui, isso é tudo. Acabou a nossa pequena aula de português. Que pena, né? Mas eu espero que vocês se inscrevam nos nossos cursos de português e nos nossos cursos de línguas, tá certo? Por favor, inscreva-se nos nossos cursos de português no Centro de Línguas da Universidade Nacional. Muito obrigado, pessoal. Eu sou Jorge Cóssio. Até a próxima. Vocês ficam com o professor Andrés. Até mais. Tchau, tchau, pessoal.
Obrigado, George.
Obrigado a vocês. Tchau.
Obrigado.
Obrigada. Obrigada.
Obrigado.
Obrigada.
Obrigado, Jorge.
Obrigado, Jorge.
Obrigado. Good. Now, after having the possibility to listen the Portuguese presentation, it's time to change the chief, right? It's time to move to the English basic class. Yep. To do that possible, I'm going to present to all participants, women and men, I'm going to introduce what is supposed to be the objective for the class and the step-by-step process that we are going to work today. Okay. So the Portuguese presentation was nice, honestly. I was concentrated, paying attention to how to conjugate the verbs and simultaneously how to provide a good answer. Teacher Jorge Cosio, thank you so much for your presentation. Okay, now
You're welcome.
I'm gonna share my screen and I'm gonna show you the agenda and the objective for this process. Okay, welcome to this webinar, Deep in the World of Languages. Sumerjámonos en el mundo de los idiomas. And today we are going to have the possibility to recognize a basic English class. Okay? If you are interested about the possibility to study English, this class is going to be very important for all of you. Now, we have an objective. We have an objective for this class, okay? The objective is to simulate, yes, to simulate an English 1 class with the intention to present in a dynamic way some content worked in our courses, okay? If maybe you say, hey, English is a good possibility for me. Portuguese is an amazing language. I am interested about the possibility to study Portuguese, or maybe German, or maybe French. You have the possibility to listen Jorge Cosio with the Portuguese class. In this moment, we are going to simulate an English 1 class at Universidad Nacional, okay? I hope you like it. To do that possible, yes, I'm going to present the moments. They are going to be short moments for the class, right? The first moment is going to be rompiendo paradigmas, right? And after that, we are going to have the possibility to watch a 2-minute video, right? After that, we are going to develop a warm-up, un calentamiento, right? A warm-up activity that is going to help us understand some specific vocabulary that we have for the class. And after that, you will recognize that creating ideas in English, elaborate simple ideas to express yourself, it's not complicated at all, right? And after that, we are going to have a conclusion to finish with the meeting, yes? So, in the first part, rompiendo paradigmas, okay? For many people, English is a difficult language. For many people, English is so complex. People speak too fast, yes, that is so difficult to understand. Or maybe the pronunciation is so complex, and for that reason, it's not a very easy language to learn. But I want to show you something, okay? In our lives, always, at the school, at the university, in our jobs, English is fundamental, and we have confronted with English almost in the course of our lives. So basically, we are going to watch a video, and that video is going to have a challenge, un desafío, okay? The participants have a challenge with the video. The video is mute. El video es mudo, right? It's mute. You are not going to listen voices, but you have one important responsibility, okay? The important responsibility is, I'm gonna show you. The important responsibility is that you have to identify different concepts, different words related to pronouns. ¿Cuáles son esos pronombres del inglés? I suppose that in the course of our lives, we have confronted with English. Entonces todos sabemos cómo se dice tú en inglés, how do you say ellos en inglés, or how do you say I in English. So if you recognize pronouns on the video, you are going to write pronouns. But if you don't recognize pronouns, okay, maybe you can pay attention to the verbs, acciones. What actions can you see on the video? Oh, no actions. Okay, maybe you can think about sports. No sports. Okay, think about music. None of those categories appear. Okay, think about food. What is your favorite food? Or animals, or colors, or movies, or objects, or body parts. Okay, I have no idea about what kind of categories are you going to see on the video. But what is fundamental is to recognize any word, okay? ¿Qué dice un hombre? Okay, I know that hombre in English is man. So you are going to have one word for the vocabulary, okay? And my challenge, yeah, my challenge, the challenge I want to give you is that each of you, cada uno, each of you has to watch the video and simultaneously have to make a list of 10 words that you recognize. Maybe you see una camisa roja. Ah, okay. I don't know how to say camisa, but I know that rojo is red. Perfect. You have one word. Okay. The intention is to watch the video and make a list of 10 actions or 10 verbs or actions and verbs, whatever. You just have to make a list. Okay. I'm gonna stop here and it's the moment to watch the video. Let's go, my dear participants. Let's move on here, okay?
A ver.
Right, so let me go back here to the presentation. Perfect. And let's go. Here. Perfect. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm gonna find the video and I'm gonna share it with you. Go here. I'm gonna admit this student and let's go back. Okay, remember students, make a list of 10 words that you recognize on the video. Let's go.
please? Excuse me. I spit on. Excuse me.
All right. It's time to stop the video. Yes. And it's time to go back to our presentation, right? So, dear students, after watching the video, we all have confronted with English. There we see people, there we saw colors, there we saw many things. Yes, so basically, in this moment, I want that everybody on the chat, yes, everybody participate on the chat, typing the 10 concepts that you listen from the video. I want to see those concepts, please. Can you write the different vocabulary, the different things, the different verbs, the different characteristics that you watch on the video? Use the chat, please. Vamos a inundar ese chat with comments, words, whatever that comes to your mind, okay? I want to see all that over there. Right? Good. And now, let me go back to the chats. Perfect. Okay, very good. I'm gonna start reading some of those comments. Right, so we have flu, they had flu, they, he, elevator from Sarah. Camilo Godoy is saying they had flu. Right, perfect. What about the others? People, capacity, cough, fat, glasses, necklace, cell phone, orange, t-shirt, excuse me. Very good. I wanted to see that chat exploded, guys. Quiero ver ese chat exploded. A lot of comments. A lot of comments. We have from Luis Pablo, a man with a black shirt going into the elevator. That is a full idea. Nice. Comments from Maria. Black t-shirt, brown, weight, elevator, numbers, calculator, notice, day, flu. Guys, if you analyze, yes, we are confronted by English every day. Every day we recognize vocabulary in English, right? So sometimes we say, English is very difficult. No, it's time to finish. It's time to break that paradigm because we know a lot of English. We recognize a lot of vocabulary and we have the most important, the capacity to organize those ideas, right? So considering that, dear people, right, I am going to use something that is for the next activity. Acá tengo un montón de objetos. I have headphones, I have a marker, I have a piece of paper, I have a fruit, that is a pineapple, right? I have many things here, okay? And basically, what I want to show you what I want you to recognize is that express, organize, and present ideas in English is very important and is very easy. That is the thing. Lo fácil que es organizing ideas in English, you don't imagine, right? So, in this moment, what we are going to do is, I am going to ask for participants, right? I want to see some participants, yes, and I'm gonna ask you some specific questions, right? How to structure a simple idea in English? To structure an idea in English, we need a subject. The subject can be a person, can be an animal, or can be a thing, right? After that, we are going to need an action. We are going to need a verb, and we are going to need a complement, right? So, I want to know, and I need a participant, I want to know what color is this notebook? Can you please, just one participant, guys, what color is this notebook? I need a volunteer, please.
Hi.
This not
Hey, thank you so much. The lady who spoke, please. What's your name?
My name is Carolina.
Okay, perfect. Carolina, are you here in Medellin?
Yes. I'm living.
Okay, perfect. That's good. Carolina, one question. What color is this notebook?
Is the notebook is blue.
Very good. Hey guys, así de simple. Is that simple to structure an idea in English? ¿Qué se necesita primero? In this case, the subject is not a person. In this case, the subject is not an animal. In this case, in this situation, in this example, the subject is a notebook. So the first thing we are going to need is the notebook. What happened with the notebook? Ya tenemos, now we already have the subject. Now is necessary to use the verb. For the verb, let's use a different color. Okay. In this situation, according to Carolina, and according to the question, Carolina, what color is the notebook? Oh, Andres, the notebook is, in that moment, we have the verb, which is gonna be with the same color in order to make it like an agreement. And finally, we have a complement. What is the complement? The complement is the rest, is the last part of the idea we are trying to present. So in this case, what is the complement? Then the color of the notebook, that in this situation is blue. Perfect. And the complement, for the complement, we are going to use, let's say, no, that is impossible to be seen. So let's use this green color. Perfect. Hey, Carolina, thank you so much for your participation. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, it's perfect. Now, I need another participant. Dear students, can you tell me another participant, please?
Hi.
Okay, now we already listened to a lady. Let's move on in this moment to a man, okay? Who was the man who spoke? What's your name?
me. I'm Carlos.
Perfect, Carlos. Mister, do you know how to say tijeras in English?
Yes, I can. Tijeras in English
Okay,
is
perfect.
scissors.
Uh-huh, that's nice, mister. So, according to the example, man, can you tell me what color are the scissors?
The scissors are green and red.
Very good. The scissors are green and red. We can say, hey, Andres, espérate un momentico. Wait. But are is used for plurals. And you just have one scissor, right? If we analyze it from that perspective, we can say, hey, yes, Andres just have one scissor, one pair of scissors. So why is Andres using R if R is for plurals and Andres just have one scissors? It's simple, because when people use scissors, are necessary to use two fingers, right? So we can say that from the English perspective, the scissors are plurals. And if we analyze the structure, we are following the same way to present the idea. So in here we have the scissors. In this situation, the person or the subject, the subject for the exercise are the scissors. In this situation, the action, the verb is are, and in this situation, the complement is green and red. My dear students, as simple as that is creating ideas in English. Creating ideas in English is not difficult because, as I mentioned before, we all know English at the school. Los números, we learn the numbers at the school. The days of the week, right? We know that from the past times when we were small children, right? So considering that, and considering that we have there Luis Polo, Mr. Luis, do you have a question?
Yes, teacher. I want to ask you something.
Go ahead, welcome.
In the case, the scissors were, for instance, black, just one color, the verb is still going to be are.
Okay, man, that is an excellent question. That is an excellent question. What's your name, sorry, Luis?
Luis Polo.
Perfect. Hey, guys, Luis' question, he's saying, Andres, in this example, the scissors have two colors, right? The scissors have two colors, green and red, right? The participant question, Luis' question is saying, Andres, if the scissors just had one color, do we say the scissors is, or do we say the scissors are? Luis, let me tell you that in that situation, it's exactly the same, because also in that issue, we are just talking about one color, yep. The aspect or the fact that is necessary to use like two different places, two different things to develop the action, that is why is necessary to use are. Another similar example is with the use of pants. The pants, yes, the blue pants, the jeans, yep, is exactly the same situation. We have just one pair of pants, but it's necessary to express it as a plural because it's necessary to insert both legs in order to express the action. Am I clear, Luis?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
All right. So, my dear students, if we analyze the structure to organize ideas in English, is very similar to the one used in Spanish. It's necessary to have an object that is going to develop the action. It's necessary to express the verb, to express the idea that is being developed for the subject. And finally, it's necessary to present a complement for that idea, right? So considering that, we have the possibility to listen very interesting ideas about how to answer questions in Portuguese. In this moment, we have the possibility to identify, to recognize how to structure simple ideas in English, right? In this moment, I want to finish with this presentation, okay? And I want to give the time to the questions, okay? ¿Alguno de ustedes tiene preguntas de pronto para el profe Cosio o de pronto para mí desde el inglés, y las podemos solucionar en este momento. De lo contrario, ¿sí? Susana, una de nuestras compañeras desde el Centro de Idiomas, les va a brindar una información que les puede servir, ¿sí? En caso que estén interesados o les interese hacer parte de nuestros cursos de idiomas que están por comenzar. Tenemos acá participantes de SEMPED que tienen un descuento especial. Tenemos acá estudiantes de la universidad que tienen un descuento también por pertenecer a la comunidad académica, ¿sí? Y tenemos también público en general que está interesado en el aprendizaje de nuevos idiomas. Susana.
Bueno, nuevamente gracias a todos por participar de esta clase. Gracias a los profesores por compartir sus conocimientos. Los invitamos a inscribirse a nuestros cursos semestrales e intensivos. Los semestrales inician el próximo 27 de febrero. Tiene fecha de finalización el 18 de junio. Tiene una intensidad de 4 horas semanales y una duración de 66 horas. También tenemos los semestrales que inician el 2 de marzo, que finalizan el 28 de abril con una intensidad de 8 horas semanales y una duración de 66 horas. Los invitamos a que ingresen a nuestra página web, Centro de Idiomas UNALMED, se la repito, Centro de Idiomas UNALMED, y conozcan nuestra oferta de cursos de extensión en idiomas. Les deseamos a todos una feliz tarde. Ahorita volvemos y le enviamos nuevamente el link para que puedan ingresar a ver nuestra oferta de cursos. A todos una feliz noche y que estén muy bien.
Thank you so much to all participants.
Thank you.
Muito obrigado. Gente, muito obrigado. Valeu. Tchau.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you later.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. We really appreciate that.
Thank you, teacher. See you tomorrow, teacher. Thank you.